like with my hands, but I actually did my hair right now. It's gone. Um, it's deceased. This is me after work, right? I come in. Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rutindo Melody Kanguru, and in my previous video I asked you guys to drop as many questions as you wanted and just ask me about me, and this is the platform, this is the opportunity, so let's get into the questions. So I'm a late 80s baby. I was born on the 1st of August 1988. So that makes me 29 and technically turning 30 in the next few months. I'm so excited. I've had so much time to introspect and to just kind of look into my life. And I think that with my background and with a lot of the basic societal brackets and societal boxes that I've been able to just push, I'm so proud of my journey. So I'm excited to be turning 30 and I cannot wait to see what the 30s have in store for me. A lot of you guys wanted to know what I actually went to school for. So I am a finance graduate. I went to business school at Cape Peninsula University of Technology, and I got my undergraduate degree in cost and management accounting. And then I moved on and I did my master's degree in cost and management accounting as well. And after that, I went and I did a short course on executive and strategic management. So I am actually a daytime accountant. So what actually inspires me to make YouTube videos is a dream that I had a few years ago, and I was walking down the street. As I was walking down the street, I saw a lady, and this lady, it was like she was coming from a party. She was looking all glammed up, but she had a hangover, and she was basically trying to struggle to find her way home because she was still high. So in this dream, I begin to preach to this woman, and I start telling her about the Lord Jesus. And initially, she was very repulsed, but as that conversation went on, she started to just become softer. And while in that dream, she got to a place where she just said, I want to repent. And so I led her to Christ on that day and in that street in the early hours of the morning. So after speaking to this woman, I just normally started going about my business. And a couple of minutes later, when I turned behind, I realized that this woman was now following me. And it didn't strike anything at the moment, so I just kept walking. And a couple of seconds later, I turned back again, and it seemed as though somebody else had seen us and had started to follow us. And so I became more observant of what was happening. So I kept walking, and as I turned behind, it almost looked like the flock kept growing and growing and growing. As people were coming, they would come in their own clothing, in their own outer appearance, but as soon as they joined this flock, their outer appearance became white garments as well, and they would start to glow as though almost like they were being transformed. And so this is part of a bigger dream. I think the biggest thing that is a great encouragement for me is that dream, and this feels like the best place to be. Oh my goodness, Cape Town is gorgeous. And there's so much to do. And I almost feel like I do so little. But this is probably one of my best places to be, which is Sea Point Beach in the evening. Like, especially when it's not windy. It is such a beautiful divine moment. Like, I absolutely love to do that. One of the other places that is my favorite hangout places is this little coffee shop that's an observatory, if you've ever been to Cape Town. It's a place that's an observatory, and it's called The Saint, and they have beautiful service. You know, when you go for coffee, if I have some coffee lovers out there, when you go to your favorite coffee joint, you don't want a place where they are constantly asking you like, What do you want to order? Do you want more coffee? Should we bring you more cake? You just want people who leave you to be in that beautiful place. That's what they do. Like, they'll just give you, they'll serve you, and they'll allow you to do whatever it is that you are doing. So I absolutely love that small joint. This is funny because I did a SoundCloud podcast on 10 ways that a Christian girl can meet more people and, you know, experience life better. Sometimes I preach to myself. My absolute favorite part of the day is evenings. I have this rule where as soon as I enter into my house, I tell myself, you are leaving the world behind. So this is me after work, right? I come in and I'll probably have a quick shower in many instances before I listen to a podcast. So I'll listen to a podcast or I'll have the shower while I'm listening to the podcast. Then I'll read a book. I think that reading has been one of the greatest tools that has really expanded my thinking and helped me to communicate to different people from all walks of life, because like I don't come from a background where I should be here sitting here and speaking to you guys. Like, for me, this is a miracle daily. Just being able to articulate to people from different countries and being able to connect with them. And I think reading has been a great help in helping me expand in that way. I journal. I love to journal. I'm a journaling girl. And I think that when you journal, you help yourself to take your emotions and to take your thoughts and to be able to introspect them better. And I have my prayer space, like a little designated corner in my house where I just meet with God. I'm a candles person. I go there. It's got a little rag, and I spend time with the Lord. So that would be my evening routine. And so the shower portion of my day, favorite part. Don't mess with that time. Interestingly, my favorite vlogs are Bible studies. I love to take a story. I love to take you through the story, help you find yourself in that biblical story, and ultimately get you to a place where you're able to draw as much as possible of value out of it. It's sad that we're a generation that sometimes loves very quick and precise type of material, whereas I feel that what I would really love to do, like what I would really enjoy to do, is Bible studies. So comment in the comment section below if maybe we could get to a place where maybe we have 1 or 2 Bible studies in a month. I also love character vlogs, like vlogs that are able to teach you the Christian lifestyle, like what God is expecting of you, and you know, the character that God loves, the character that is able to attract the blessings of God, the character that is able to take me into my destiny place. I don't know, do you enjoy those? You know, that question is a very good one. And it reminds me of this beautiful quote that says, if what you are going to say does not make the world a better place after saying it, then don't say it at all. And that's been one of my biggest rules with this channel. There is so much venting that you can do when you have an audience, because we are human. We are flesh and we are growing, and in every single human being there is a certain level of immaturity. So it's very easy for me after going through a certain season to just come here and sit and just release it. But I am very big on what is the intent, what is the end goal, and how is somebody going to take this and draw lessons out of it. So to say that I'm 100% open on YouTube, I don't think anybody is 100% open. We need a lot of wisdom to navigate what we do. So I don't think 100%. I am still very creative. I feel like I don't get as much time as I used to do all the beautiful things that I really love to do, like with my hands. But I actually did my hair right now. And you know what? There's actually a story to this hair. Let me tell you about it. Listen. In fact, let me show you. Let me show you. Don't go anywhere. Okay, okay. It makes more sense if I show you. So this I did myself. Why? It makes more sense if I show you. This girls, I don't know if you see this. This is a closure. This is a closure that has it's dead. It's gone. Um it's deceased. It's a war veteran. It served its time in the community. It made an impact in the world. It's it's gone. So after that tragedy, I literally just went and I got myself some braids and I do my own hair. So to answer your question, yes, I still do hair. At some point, I actually thought of doing hair videos on this channel. Would you watch me if I did hair videos? Not that I would, but would you watch me if I actually did hair tutorials? Question. And that, ladies, was me being for the first time 100% vulnerable on YouTube. That was really me. And probably the last, unless the spirit leads. I don't know if the spirit led that one. So one of the other questions was, Melody, are you dating? Are you available? Okay, I've taken this too far. Ladies, thank you so much for all your questions. There were so many for me to do on one video, so I'm certainly gonna have to come back and do another video. So my question for you guys today is, how do you stay encouraged when you are weary and God seems to be silent? Because this is one of the other questions that I got that I'm going to be talking about in my next video. But I want to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and see you in my next video very, very soon.